I am an educator. I'm a humanitarian aid worker, but mostly I'm a teacher, and right now I work in a high school, Catholic high school, as a progress and aspiration coach. And I help students who are having a hard time kind of dealing with their emotions, dealing with so many different things, maybe things in crisis, also students who might be very complex, ADHD, ADD, autism spectrum, all sorts of interesting things. But bottom line is, I'm a person who loves helping people. My latest song is Let Me Go, and that is under the performing name of Ally Amber. And that's with the Hollowhood soundtrack. What inspired me to write my song? Well, honestly, I have been an actor all my life. That's what I studied at university. I went to drama school. I do some painting and things like that, and lots of crafts and things, but never really thought of myself as a songwriter. So when J.J. Barnes and Jonathan McKinney said, "Hey, Alison, do you want to write a song for our soundtrack?" I was really excited, but I also was really kind of just like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? I mean, I also sing a lot, and singing in chorus all through my life in high school, middle school, and high school. I really found that my voice was my instrument. So while some people can sit down with the piano or with the guitar and just jam, I feel like I can do that with my voice. So when JJ and Jonathan asked me about doing this, I was excited. And my inspiration came from the idea that this was, number one, a film. So they very kindly shared with me the context of the song and kind of why it was important. And the music was already written. So Jono gave me his amazing work. And then I just sat and I listened to it and really started thinking, again, about the characters in the film, but also about how it might touch upon me personally. And so what actually inspired me was sitting and listening to this, the music giving me a feeling, very Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but also really tapped into my own feeling about somebody in my life who has now passed away, who just kept hanging on and hanging on to me. And as much as I wanted him to be the perfect person for me and to be, you know, my other half, he just couldn't do it, and he wasn't healthy enough to focus on someone else, but he couldn't let me go. So this song really is inspired by that ultimate love I had with him. What do I love about writing songs? Well, I think what I love is being able to take the musician's feeling of the music and convey that, and especially the way I first did this, within a film soundtrack. For me personally, as an actor, I love film soundtracks. They always transport me back to the film, and whatever that film was, whatever that feeling was, the soundtrack always does it. I always know if a film is good if I run straight out after the film and I go and buy the soundtrack. I did that with Breakfast Club, and I was very smart. I remember 1985, I think it was 85, 86, ran straight over to Record Town to get that soundtrack. Another good one, Shawshank Redemption. I mean, it doesn't matter what is on there, but if that music stimulates me to think about the film, the actors, the characters, the story, that's really exciting to me. My piece of advice to people who are interested in writing songs is just do it. Just write a song. We are in an age, and here I am showing my age, but when I was going to drama school in 1986, there was no internet. There was no way to get your music out, get your acting out, unless to be actually there on the scene. So if you weren't in New York City, if you weren't in LA, if you weren't in front of a recording studio, or maybe giving your music to the radio station, there was no way for your work to be heard or seen. And what I would say to people today is just do it, because you can. You can have a website, you can have a TikTok, you can have Facebook, you can do all sorts of things. So if you want to do it, just write. The other thing I would say is to surround yourself with other creatives. Any of your friends play in a band, offer to go in there and maybe say, hey, you want to do an original song? It's really about connecting with people. And again, even in this day and age where it seems like we're so remote, and you can still contact people and still connect to creatives. And that's what I did here. And it just fell into my lap, and boy, am I so happy. Where can you listen to my music? Well, right now, I'm so fortunate that JJ and Jonathan have websites set up, YouTube channels set up, and that I've been included in their film soundtrack. So you can see me on YouTube under the Siren Stories webpage. You can also see me in Spotify. If you just Google Let Me Go by Ally Amber, Ally Amber, then you can find me. It's a really easy search, and I'm really, really grateful to JJ and Jono for giving me this opportunity and to really reawaken something in me that I think I just couldn't do. I didn't think I could do it because I'd always defined myself as an actress, and I thought songwriting, that's for other people who are just more talented than me. But what I realized was my feelings are important, my creativity is important, and I was given, some really incredible music for the film and a backstory. So honestly, from my point of view, it was really easy. I love it. And I can't wait to write more.